Setiap orang ada masanya, yang tua pensiun, yang muda untuk gigi. Assalamualaikum netizen Indo. Mari kita lihat apa komentar YouTuber asal Amerika ini. Tuh, 2, 3, gas!
Hello and welcome back to the Give and Go. I'm your host Reynoso here by myself as Soltero is currently at a wedding. Make sure to subscribe to the channel because we'll be talking all about 2026 FIFA World Cup AFC region qualification. And folks, do we have a lot to talk about today? I want to know right away in the comments, did Indonesia get robbed? Let me know what you thought about that ending in the Indonesia versus Bahrain match that ended 2-2 after Bahrain tied it in the
Bahrain. Bahrain. Too many drama. It's 6 minutes extra time, and now it's 9 minutes. What is that? It's supposed to be end, but now. Do you think we don't know the time?
You get today 1 point from Bahrain. It's okay.
No, we're supposed to get 3 points. The referee.
Very last play, the very final minute, the 99th minute of the match. Problem here is the ref only added 6 minutes and the game should have ended in the 96th minute. We're talking about 3 free minutes that were given in this game. And folks, being unbiased, being true to what I saw, it's the wrong call. It's the wrong call. I'm sorry. It reminds me a lot of what I saw happen with my team, Mexico, when they faced off against Honduras in a very important Copa America qualification match. And Mexico scored in the 100th minute despite only being given 9 minutes at the end of regulation. So we're only talking about a minute there and so much controversy at the time. I admitted that that was the wrong call from the ref involved. We're talking about 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Normally, I would be okay with that if there was a major injury that happened in additional time or if a goal was scored. And if my memory serves me correct, I don't remember any of that happening in additional time. It came off of a corner kick where Marhoun once again gets a brace in this game, sneaks his way behind the line and scores a goal to tie the match. But the reason that I am so frustrated with this result and what the referee ultimately decided is because this was going to be probably the most impressive victory in Indonesia's history. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but when you think about what Indonesia is trying to do right now in the AFC region, the age of these players, the process that they're currently in, this was going to be such an impressive victory away from home. And then considering the fact that they were down 1-0 to start the game and they came back with the beautiful goal from Rafael Struijk to give Indonesia the lead away from home. And I thought they defended greatly, man. I thought they did great defensively. Both goals from Bahrain came off of set pieces. The first one from Marhoun, one of the goals of the week, credit to him, amazing goal. But that's the only way that Bahrain's going to score. They're set piece geniuses. You just can't give them those opportunities. Scored a beautiful banger of a free kick, hits the post, goes in. But then Ragnar, towards the end of the first half, responds with a really nice, tidy finish. The ball just falling to him, finishes it very well, and it's tied at halftime. In the second half, I loved what I saw from Indonesia, Marcelino coming on into this match, and then Struijk just finding a way to score a beauty of a goal from the corner of the box to make it 2-1. I thought Indonesia had it because beyond that free kick that we saw Bahrain score, they couldn't do much in this game, man. They really couldn't. Indonesia's defense was very good once again. We've highlighted that already. It was very, very solid. But then, you know, craziness happens in the end. Ref adds 6 minutes. It goes all the way to the 99th. And Bahrain scores and ties this match. I'm frustrated because these are 3 massive points that Indonesia does not get, and they have to settle for 1 in a very controversial ending in my opinion. Folks, let me know your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to know everything that you thought about this decision, but beyond that, how Indonesia played, what you thought about the midfield, the defense, and obviously Struijk's goal was amazing. It was amazing, man. What a moment. The thing is, beyond this crazy decision that happened, beyond the crazy situation that we just saw, I beg Indonesia to stay focused. Stay focused because Group C is incredibly tight and Indonesia has a great opportunity to get 3 points in a game that I'm going to call a must-win against China away from home. Everyone's beaten down on China so far. Indonesia needs to be focused. Take this as a test of their mentality. Yes, it wasn't fair, or yes, it wasn't the right decision. No matter that, stay focused and get 3 points in your next game and get 4 points total in this window. I think ultimately that is a massive victory if they can pull it off, but they can't let this result get in their heads and get in the way of what they're trying to achieve, which is get to the FIFA World Cup. So that's what I'm asking out of Indonesian fans and the Indonesian players. Stay focused, because I do think they can still leave this international window feeling really good about themselves. And I really do mean it when I said this group is so tight. I mean, Australia is in second place right now with 4 points. Saudi Arabia, Bahrain also have 4. If Indonesia beats China and certain results go their way, Indonesia could end this window in second place. So that's going to be massive to see that matchup against China. Stay focused and get the 3 points there. Moving on to our next match in this group, we have Japan going up against Saudi Arabia and winning 2-0 away from home in a performance that I would say was dominant. It was commanding. I understand that Japan didn't maybe look their best in this game, but in my opinion, they were going at like 60 or 70% in this match. And even then, Saudi Arabia couldn't find a way to truly break them, because we spoke about Saudi Arabia, a very depressing team to watch right now. The team football just isn't there anymore, and every time that Mancini is shown on screen, the man looks lost. He looks lost. I don't know if he even knows where he is right now, dude. And so Japan took full advantage, getting 2 goals in this game. They now have 14 goals for so far in 3 games and 0 goals against. It's the best team in the AFC. Best team by far. And as I mentioned, I'm more interested to see if they can get to 35 goals in total at the end of qualification. Japan continues flying high after this result. And if I'm being honest, I'm more focused on their next match instead of this Saudi Arabia game. Their next match will be their biggest test that they'll get throughout all of qualification, which is playing against Australia, a team who just won their most recent match. If you're Japanese, feel great about this result, feel great about what we've seen so far from your team, but focus in on that next match, because I think it will truly test Japan in ways that we haven't seen yet. The thing is, I think Japan's going to figure it out once again, and I think they'll get the result to continue topping this group and just looking as dominant as they have this entire time.
Diinformasikan bagi teman-teman yang mau ke arah Grogol atau sebaliknya, harap mencari jalan alternatif aja, dikarenakan banjir sangat dalam, banyak motor-motor yang mati. Buat teman-teman yang mau melintas arah Grogol atau ke arah Cengkareng, harap nyari jalan alternatif aja. Oke, sekian saya dari Cang Komar, salam satu aspal.
Terima kasih guys, like, komen, dan subscribe. Hindari juga dekat ibadah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi